If you consider yourself brave enough and violate the rules of movement in the area moving along the main streets, be prepared to meet with a tall living pillar, a screamer. Screamers are creatures of darkness that protect the city from unwanted guests and, above all, from survivors. Attention! If you find any creature from the darkness nearby, you will feel psychic activity in the form of phantom pains, malaise, and groundless fear. Keep in mind that when the screamers approach, you will feel it many times more strongly. Screamers are, at first glance, huge living pillars. Screamers can reach up to 13 feet in height, but the height of ordinary individuals varies from 6 to 10 feet. According to our guesses, the screamers are altered and represent a mutated human without arms. The lower limbs of screamers can be either tentacles or, less often, legs. In the latter case, screamers retain a distant anthropomorphic resemblance, remaining thin, elongated creatures. Don't confuse them with people. It's no secret that screamers have a huge mouth. Often, the tongue, intestines, and other insides of the former person can stick out of his mouth. We said that screamers are not capable of causing physical damage, and that's true. But don't let yourself get complacent about it. Screamers belong to the third class of danger and pose a mental threat. Features of behavior. Screamers are rare, but they hunt. They serve as living barriers. They stand motionless in the middle of wide streets, blocking the passage. What for? Only the darkness knows. The range of impact has been confirmed by field studies. A screamer can stun a person by knocking them down up to 60 feet away, and their cry can be heard up to 1.2 miles away. These are the indicators that have reached us from people who have experienced clashes with screamers. How do you protect yourself from a screamer? Pray. Pray that he doesn't notice you. An important addition. A screamer's scream is not just an acoustic phenomenon. It's a signal. The more the screamer screams, the more creatures of darkness rush into the epicenter. A scream of moderate intensity attracts the attention of nearby objects. Screaming at full power, a pause turns your location into a funnel into which darkness from all over the neighborhood flows. An informant of our organization, a survivor named Oswald Abel, who survived the confrontation with a screamer, will tell you more. The four of us in the group went by car to the city to get gas. When we were already returning to the car, I pointed the flashlight at the darkness and saw it instead of the abyss. He must have screamed when he saw me. He wasn't shouting at full volume. He stunned everyone who got out of the car. The screamer was slowly approaching and shouting. I fell off my feet, and apparently everyone nearby did too. Then he came closer. He looked into my eyes. Their bottomless black holes instead of eyes. Heavy elephant-like breathing could be heard from its mouth. But against the background of this breathing, from the mouth, I heard divine speeches, children's laughter, and happy moments from my life, but I felt it through the prism of fear. The minutes seemed like hours. I saw it all, but I couldn't do anything. Then, in the background, the voices of screaming people, creatures from the darkness, and the most disgusting and terrible things from my life began to be heard, as if not from my mouth, but from my head. I'll never forget it. My friend fired the entire clip into the air at that moment, screaming. And then the screamer just walked away, leaving us there. Standard firearms are ineffective against darkstun. Bullets pass through flesh or get stuck without causing critical damage. Frequent incidents have confirmed the creature's high vulnerability to thermal effects. Most objects of darkness, including the lower forms, are completely destroyed by open fire. Incendiary mixtures, thermal traps, and flamethrowers are the preferred method of elimination. As for the screamers, the situation is different. As guardians of the city, they have increased resilience. Fire damages them, but does not destroy them instantly. Prolonged thermal exposure is required to stop the screamer. A single incendiary mixture can only put him to flight or temporarily disorient him, but it does not guarantee destruction. Keep in mind that attacking a screamer with fire is an act of desperation. If the screamer is in your field of vision and you can still move, don't attack it. There are also rumors about screamer nests, but there is so little information about this that we cannot give accurate recommendations. If you somehow stumble upon a nest of screamers and identify that this is it, pray and get out of there in all possible ways without making a sound. Signs of the nest: dead silence, absence of wind, and multiple vertical silhouettes that do not cast shadows. Be careful in the dark and follow the rules of moving around the area. See you soon, and God bless you.